Well, thank you very much, and thank you to everybody who just tuned in and everybody who just came back. I've been talking with Miss Tracy Seals, who is a program director to multiple nonprofit organizations and educational organizations, and she's sharing with us her inspiring story to success. She was recently talking to us about her 0 point. So tell me, how did you go about getting sponsors for your business?
Okay, so how I went about getting sponsors for my business is basically this. If I buy a car from you, I need your money. If I come into your Starbucks almost every day, I need your money. So that's how I went about getting my sponsors. I went to the local places that basically I contribute, buying from them. Right. So I drafted up a sponsorship letter and I just asked them, I said, can you be my sponsor? I'm going to go to this type of event, I need this pop-up, and by me participating in this event, you'll get free marketing because I'm going to go to a lot of events, and a lot of my speaking engagements have been out of the state. I'm going to Washington next month, so if I have a pop-up or anything, I need your sponsorship dollars to pay for me to go, and you'll get free marketing.
Well, that's very helpful to me. So I know that for every 10 that you do, maybe about 8 of them are nice, especially for 8 of them are no's, and they're probably like 2 yes. So how do you stay pushing with all those no's, because it could be discouraging sometimes?
Yes, it can be very discouraging, but you just have to persevere through it. You have to continue to do it, and for every no that I get, I'm going to get more yeses just based on the personality that I have, just based on the marketing values that I have set up. So and I'm a good salesman. Now I probably couldn't sell a person a car or anything like that, but as far as me selling a brand, that's one of the things that I'm very, very good at.
And that doesn't only speak for the no's. I know that even through difficult times, how do you stay motivated? Even not only business-wise, like on a day-to-day basis, there are days that you just wake up and don't feel like doing anything. How do you managing your business and your personal life and just staying motivated?
Okay, I call it the 2 G's. I call it grit and glam. So you have to have grit. You grind your teeth. When you get frustrated, but you gotta look good doing it. Yeah. So I call it the grit and glam, because I'm a public figure, I mentor young girls, I have business clients that I see, so I can't physically tell them to do something that I'm not doing myself. Okay. So there's days that, no, I don't wanna get up. There's days that I'm like, oh my God, please give me some strength to even get out of the bed. Yeah. When my mother passed away, no one even knew that my mother was sick, because I'm a private person that way, but I know that I have a job to do, and I know that I have people looking up to me to do that job, so I just had to just persevere through it.
Right. Well, that is very inspiring. So who inspires you?
Well, there's a lot of individuals that inspire me. When my mother was alive, she was the one of the individuals who did inspire me, but I do have a spiritual mother, I have a mentor, and I actually met her at a soul food restaurant. She had her book, and I met her about 10 years ago. She was in this restaurant, she was selling her book, and her name is Pastor Elizabeth Perkins, and I just love her. And her first book was called Excess Baggage, and it was just about, you don't have to carry all of this baggage, because God gives you that discernment. He says He will take everything off of you. Yeah. So I was going through a very tumultuous time in my life and in my relationship, and I was like, I read her book in one day because I couldn't put it down. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh my gosh, I don't have to do this by myself. So she is one of the ladies that actually inspires me, and even to this day, and we have such a strong spiritual connection. We can sense when the other is going through something, mm-hmm. and she'll just send me a good morning text, or to say, you're beautiful, I love you, and I'm like, how do you know I was over here crying? But that's one of the things that she does, so she inspires me.
Well, that's the power of keeping a positive environment around you.
Yes.
Yes, well, that's been very inspiring. So what are you going to advise young entrepreneurs right now listening to you?
So to all the young entrepreneurs, this is the thing. Don't be afraid to just not go out there and do it. So you're gonna have those situations where you're gonna like, where's this money come from? And I always tell everyone, it's okay to start off small, even though you have these big scale ideas. Because if you have a good product, you have a good service, people are going to want to invest in you. But you first have to invest in yourself.
Yes.
And then you just have to really be prayed up about it. I never start a task, I never start anything, business relationship, any type of thing without praying for it first. And getting the insight that you actually need. So don't be afraid, set a time limit, make sure that what you're doing is something that's gonna be achievable and feasible. So that's what I would tell any young entrepreneur.
Well, thank you very much. Well, what I'm going to say is, it doesn't matter how many times you fall. It does not matter how many times you fall. What matters is how you pick yourself back up, how you look at the situation. Stay positive. Keep pushing, because the setbacks are only preparing you for your comeback. Stay tuned, and we'll be right back. Thank you very much. Well, shout out to Chic Bouteille. Our sponsors in the house today are Chic Bouteille, Sheedy